Victory Gardens 3.0 have been popping up across the country since the COVID-19 pandemic upended global supply chains in 2020. But here's the real question. Is this merely history repeating itself, or a market signal for the next big transformation in the food and beverage industry? Let's rewind back to 1917 for a moment. That's when the first Victory Gardens took root, during World War I. Millions of Americans were encouraged to grow their own produce to ease pressure on wartime supply chains. The movement even made a comeback during World War II. And it wasn't just about food. It empowered everyday Americans to contribute to their food security. Fast forward about a century, food prices are climbing, supply chains are fragile, and geopolitical tensions affect what products end up on store shelves. Meanwhile, customers have started a quiet revolution, a return to self-sufficiency. Take my own garden, for example. It's not huge, but a steady trickle of cucumbers, tomatoes, peppers, and zucchini can round out a weekly salad or add a homegrown side to dinner. That's a worthwhile savings for many families.
Anytime there's any economic or societal uncertainty, it feels like people turn back to the earth. They want to get their hands dirty. They want to just be distracted. They also want that food security. So I think what we're seeing is twofold. We got a lot of new gardeners 5 years ago. And in addition, with the uncertainty today, people are wanting to eat healthier, rely on themselves more, not having to rely on external sources for their food, those kind of things.
On the surface, it may look like this trend pulls demand away from retailers. But with climate change reshaping growing seasons, gardeners are facing an increasing number of challenges in their pursuit of a home harvest. So what happens when home gardeners encounter weaker yields?
So if a home gardener starts gardening and for whatever reason it's a wash, there's a failure, I think what people tend to do is go, well, I attempted it and I had this in my mind, so I still want to go buy it. I want to get involved in a CEA, or I want to go to the farmer's market, or I want to go to my local food store.
So what does this mean for food and beverage brands? It's not a threat to business. It's a market signal. Today's consumer wants transparency, sustainability, and brands they can trust. Companies that lean into this trend can innovate, connect, and build lasting loyalty beyond just sales.
I think one of the ways that the food industry can go along with and not compete is understanding why consumers are wanting to grow their own food. It's really all about the taste and the flavor and the quality. So by offering things like that, I tell my audience, why grow green bell peppers? You can get those at any grocery store and it's for a great price, but why not grow something unique like a 𝗟𝗶𝗵 𝗏𝗂𝗏, which has a totally different flavor and shape and look? Because that's what they're looking for, is I want something better than what I can just go get at my grocery store.
Take Campbell's Help Grow Your Soup campaign, for example. They mailed tomato seeds to home gardeners, turning their iconic soup into a hands-on, homegrown experience. It wasn't a competition, it was a collaboration. Imagine beverage brands creating herb growing kits for DIY cocktail garnishes, or grocers curating seasonal starter packs to encourage home gardens that complement what they sell in the store. The takeaway? Brands that embrace this trend aren't just keeping up, they're shaping the future, building trust, and winning cultural relevance that price cuts alone can't buy. For more insights, data, and market trends, visit our website, foodinstitute.com, or connect with us on social media. I'm Brittany Borer from the Food Institute, and I'll see you again next time.